Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. I keep seeing the words on my mind's eye, past life, past life, past life. Okay, I got it. Some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could also be currently. For others of you, this could be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could be a connection where you know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I will be channeling Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that seem to be a bit on the dark side. These are problems that this person is facing, but because of the intensity of these cards, you could also be going through this. We have here mothering, first cards, the strongest, followed by play, laughter, fear, inspiration, beauty, illness, wellness, doubt, synthesis, and then we have victim under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Pisces, it's taken a while for me to recognize the real you. The things that you say, the things that you do, the reality of who you are. I see you now as somebody who is very nurturing, caring, protecting, loving. You have this way of showing and expressing unconditional love. And I do like that. This love that you shower, the love that you shower upon me, it is gentle, nurturing, nourishing, and encouraging. I do feel that you are like a best friend to me. That is something that I hold dear in this connection. The connection between you and I. There's so much mischief, so much vibrance, this youthful feeling that I feel with you. When I'm with you, I feel as if I'm vibrant again, young again, youthful again. Everything seems better. I also feel that in this connection, you make me want to live my life because everything seems better. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes me happy. You know what makes me tick. You are like that ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. You have this ability of making me feel at home, making me feel happy, just carefree, no worries. But things have changed. I have behaved in a way that has now made me think of my actions. And now I'm afraid. A part of me is paranoid, not knowing what's going to happen in this connection. A part of me is nervous. I have anxiety. Along with this anxiety, sometimes I even feel panic. There's a part of me that really does want to move forward confidently, but I no longer have that confidence. I feel unworthy because I feel I did a lot of bad things in this connection with you. I treated you wrong. And I'm nervous. And I'm paranoid. And I don't really feel so secure. The type of love that you have really inspires me. The world now looks better, sounds better, tastes better, smells better. You are an inspiration. A long time ago, my life was just boring, very boring, black and white. But then you came around, and slowly, my world turned to color. You make me feel creative. You make me want to be someone better. You make me want to live life to the fullest. You are very fun to be with. I see that child in you. And I love it when you're free. You are someone also I feel who's very beautiful. Not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. This ray of sunshine that exists. I feel that in this connection, there's this beauty that lies within you, where you are one with nature. And you have this ability of showing me who I truly am. But I don't like what I see, especially after what I did. Because of the things that I've said and done, I do feel quite ill. You have the power of making me ill, and you have the power of making me well. I don't feel so great because of this. There are certain things that I want to achieve, certain things that I want to be. But there are restrictions, constraints. There's certain things that weigh me down below the surface of this water, and I'm unable to go up. I'm unable to reach the top. Trauma, emotional pain, certain things that haunt me still, they weigh me down. But the things that I have done to you, that also hurts me. And the responsibilities, the restrictions that I have to follow all of that. I doubt that in this connection, things will work out because I am so restricted. But I also doubt that you would want to be with somebody like me because I don't feel so worthy anymore. A long time ago, there was peace and harmony in this connection, and now there is not. Now there is a lack of harmony, a lack of peace. I don't like what I've seen. I don't like what has happened. But I do know that things like this do happen. And the darkest of secrets you have kept. Sometimes from me, and I have kept a lot of secrets from you. There are certain things that I know you wanted to tell me, and I just never really wanted to listen. Overall, I understand that you may feel as if I overindulged. Emotional, sexual manipulation, psychological manipulation. I took advantage of you, and I took you for granted. You may even feel used, because now you feel like the victim. For now, I'm just recognizing and absorbing how much of a beautiful person you are as a friend and just as a human being. I don't really know how to move forward right now because I'm still stuck in this mindset. There's fear. There's me not being able to move because of certain things that are weighing me down. And there's this feeling of me turning you into a victim. All right. So, wonderful. We have here a situation where this person is starting to regret. They are starting to fear because of what they did. It's not wonderful what they did to you. Many of you may feel that you were used. There was a lot of infatuation here. There was a lot of sexual desire. And it came to the point where it didn't seem right anymore. It just felt like this person was using you in a way. Eventually, when things like this happen, people just kind of want to distance themselves. And this person feels that what they did to you was not right, and therefore they are now feeling unworthy of you. Because how could they have done this to somebody who provides unconditional love? So soft, so gentle, so nurturing. How could they have done something like this to you? Oops. They feel, because of this, the illness wellness, they feel depressed in a way. Now, there's various levels of depression. Sometimes with this card, I also associate the words depression, despair, and desperation. Because they're caught in this ocean and they're trying to move up, but there are these things that just weigh them down, these weeds or seaweed or whatever that is. Plants under the water, it's just grabbing them. But these plants are not actually plants, right? That's just metaphorical. These are restrictions, constraints, burdens, certain things, issues, trauma, stuff that this person's done that's haunting them. It's just weighing them down. I'm seeing here, Pisces, in all honesty, this person's not in a good headspace. I would almost say that if you don't have any of this, then you're in a better headspace. Because this person does not know what to do, how to move forward. They're stuck. And the problem is when you're in a connection like this and they're stuck, there's no movement forward. So that gets really frustrating because you're wondering, are we headed anywhere? I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'll be looking into the past a little bit. We're going to go back into the past just slightly to have a look at what it is that this person, what they have done in the past that really caused a problem in the first place. So things may have been perfectly fine. They were okay. But then things started to change as time goes by. Once upon a time, the most beautiful connection eventually turned out to be very sour. What is the reason? We have personalities here. This is someone connecting with a type of personality. Here we have the Princess of Arrows, and we also have the Prince of Staves. So when we have these cards, I do read these in the reverse, this deck in particular. The first deck that you just saw, that is what happened in the current status. So that is not what happened, but what is happening, that's the current status. This is what happened in the past, a little bit. This is for those of you that didn't get closure. This person may have ghosted you. This person may not be communicating with you as much. They may have just simply faded and you wonder what happened. All right, let's have a look. So we have here the Princess of Arrows. This talks about a lack of messages, not really being very educated or wise, and not really being able to articulate oneself. For now, remember, I read this in the reverse. This person was waiting for some kind of news. They were trying to bring understanding and power by using words, but they were unable to create that or have any influence. Not understanding as much as one would like to. There was a sense of ignorance and confusion. Okay. So something in this connection, when it came to communication, it appears that this person did not understand as much as they would have liked to regarding you. They were ignorant and they were just simply confused. That also means this person did not give you that time, energy, effort, or invest that time to understand you more. There's no reason for this person to have been confused. And being ignorant is just part of their nature. But when we're in a connection, people are supposed to be communicating. This person appears to have kind of taken a step back. And just because they didn't understand something, they didn't go forward searching and digging deep into it. And that's where that lack of wisdom comes. So they didn't really want to look into this because they felt it was foreign to them, it's different to them, so they didn't want to touch it. And yet they want to be in a relationship or a situationship, whatever it was. We have here the Prince of Staffs. So interesting, we have the Princess of Arrows and the Prince of Staffs. This person had the yin-yang aspect in their life, the way they deal with their energy, and when they show that energy to you, there's a divine feminine and masculine energy here that this person has, and they are extreme. When it's feminine, it's extreme. When it's masculine, it's extreme. Here we have the Prince. This talks about not really having a lot of passion, not having a lot of integrity, not wanting to take action, and not moving at all. Scattered energy, hesitation, the inability to focus on matters at hand, the need to develop skills to bring dreams into reality. Wow, I can clearly see, Pisces, you were or you are with somebody who is not mature. You're dealing with a princess. You're dealing with a prince. This is not a queen. This is not a king. You are clearly dealing with somebody who does not understand the depth of a long-term committed relationship. They just don't. It's not in their vocabulary. It appears here that when this person came into your life, it seemed as if they were the king or the queen. But deep, deep, deep down, they were actually just like a page. Just like a knight. Somebody that doesn't have all of the experience, but they have some of it. Now, somebody who would be wiser would want to look into situations, wanting to learn more about a situation. However, did this person do this? No, they didn't. There was ignorance, there was confusion. And on top of that, there was the inability to focus on matters at hand. This person was hesitating. They had scattered energy, which means that their energy was being spent somewhere else and not on you. Here was the need to develop the skills that they needed to bring dreams into reality, and they didn't do that either. Why? Because they didn't think it was important. They just thought life will be like this forever and ever, and we're going to be together, and this is how it's always going to be. They just don't know that in relationships there are stages. You meet, you become close, then you become intimate, then after that, sometimes people move in together, sometimes people get married, sometimes they just live as partners, common law. But things progress. This person wasn't even thinking about all that. That's what's strange about this individual. It's that you were with a person who may have seemed like a king or a queen, somebody that really knew everything. They were very confident, But then all that just went downhill. And I see that here with the with fear. The fear that they may have had in this connection. You did have the fear card. There's a paranoia. There's a sense of paranoia, a sense of anxiety, and not really feeling worth as much. But this is not even talking about them feeling worth it. They were just ignorant and confused. Even if they knew that they were worth it, it didn't matter because they were just simply ignorant and confused. They did not have a lot of experience when it came to this type of a connection. I have here the Beginner's Tarot, and you have one that just came out, 3 of Cups. This is any actions, any plans, any intentions this person may have towards you. You have here the Fool card. Yikes, followed by the 9 of Swords. That's a pretty big card to have. Yay! You have the 8 of Wands. Beautiful. Very nice card. Very positive card to have. It talks a lot about communication. So here we have the 3 of Cups. So clearly something here was very disharmonious in this connection. And going forward, this person wants to create more peace and harmony with you. There is an offer here of a reunion, of unity, celebrating together. This could be just the both of you or you in a group and going out and celebrating. Either way, this does talk about how there is happiness and celebration, something to look forward to, a promise. Now, we also have here the Fool card. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, so right now you can see here you don't have a page. Nope. No knight, no queen, no king. All right. You have the Fool. Now, was this person, were they like a fool? The Fool here is somebody who is foolish. The Fool is somebody who is very impulsive, compulsive, maybe even aggressive. They don't really think much before they act. So they take action first and they think later. That is not the type of person you can have in a relationship, because if you're with that type of an individual, what's going to happen is the relationship may finish as soon as it had started, because the person didn't really think long and hard about it. So there's no harm in being with somebody who's like the Fool. And that is somebody who does have passion. They want to move forward. This is a leap of faith. The issue is that's just on the surface, okay? This person has some issues deep down. That's the part that you need to get to. Almost like with a shovel, you just got to dig deep and then find out what's really on this person's mind. Because yes, on the surface they may feel this, but then they are so soft and gentle and fragile from the inside that if something happens in their life, emotional trauma, you did have illness, wellness, they get affected very easily. This person has unresolved issues that need to be healed. This person needs to heal. That's why they're unable. They're like stuck in this time capsule, in this time warp. They're just kind of stuck. They are not able to escape it. They are not able to move forward and exit that area. They're kind of stuck. And they hide this from you. And they pretend as if they're somebody who's very mature and somebody who's maybe an alpha. Could be an alpha female as well. But deep, deep, deep down, there are some unresolved issues that exist in this person's life. And that is exactly why they were so affected in this connection. That's why you got the illness wellness card. You have the power of making them ill. You have the power of making them well. You got a lot of power over this person. Then we have here the 9 of Swords. A lot of heartache. This person sometimes wakes up in the middle of the night and I'm getting the word palpitation. So they wake up in the middle of the night, there's psychic disturbances, they are unable to sleep at night, they feel upset, they feel disturbed, and they feel depressed. They feel guilty over certain things that they have said and done, certain things that have happened. They don't like that. They put their face in their hands, wondering, good God, what did I do? How did this come to this? What have I done? It's just that kind of shock this person's going through. They just don't know what to do beyond that. Well, they're impulsive, remember? So as soon as they feel this, okay, they're going to reach out to you. And this is a very special and unique reading because this storyline is very particular for somebody out there, maybe a few of you out there. What's happening here is this person is immature in a way, or inexperienced. They're very impulsive because it's a Fool. And so they're grieving, they're upset. Now there's no card in between here. There's no card in between where they migrate from here onto a higher level. They get into the hermit mode, and they get a bit wiser, then they have the strength. No. None of that. Because this person is so impulsive, they're jumping from that night before. Maybe this person was drinking, where before they are very upset, and then either at night or the next day, they're going to message you. But you see the problem here, they didn't think it through. So when you read this message, or they show up, they talk to you, an email, a message, whatever, something that's direct or indirect communication, that's what's going to happen here. So yes, Pisces, this person is going to communicate with you. Be careful, because you're dealing with a very fragile soul here. You're going to have to be the leader in this connection. You lead, they follow. It does appear that this person wants you, they love you, they really want to give it their best, but there's certain underlying issues here that need to be healed that this person really hasn't looked into. And let's just say the both of you get together and one day you do something that triggers them and you wonder, what the heck is going on with you? Why did you just act like that? They won't tell you. Most likely they don't. People that have certain types of issues, they don't really expose themselves. They don't want to seem vulnerable or look weak in front of their partner. So they hide. My recommendation here, just like mothering, right? I believe you had the mothering card before. Just like mothering. Mothering is like a good mother or a good father, somebody that takes care of children, an infant, right? This is how this person views you, which means that they do have some type of trauma from either their childhood or their youth regarding certain things that they've really gone through. And you, being the next generation, you are going to be someone who's going to guide this person. You can't fix this person, but you can certainly heal them and help them find their way to get support and resources for whatever issues they got going on. And you're just there as their support person. You're giving them your support, your love, your encouragement, and that's it. That's all they need. The rest, they feel good about themselves, and then they move forward and they try to make themselves a better person. This is huge, guys. This is something's going on here. Let me know, please, what's happening to this person. There's something going on here where it's very much deep down, and they're very impulsive in a way. Whatever it is, there's certain things that have happened in this person's past that do not allow them to be 100% happy and emotionally satisfied. There's something here that holds this person back. So do share in the comments below. Let me know what's going on. The overall arching theme here we have is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles here talks about how this individual has been given opportunities. There's maybe career, job, responsibilities. They are juggling everything. Too many things, in fact, to the point where they are unable to concentrate anymore on any one of them. You remember when I said the Prince of Arrows or the Prince of Staves you had, how this person's energy is scattered. That's what's happening here. This person's energy is scattered because they're juggling so many things. They can't keep up. They are overwhelmed and they feel burdened. They don't feel that they can take it anymore. This is also one of the reasons why they're unable to give you the time, energy, and effort that they need to give you. But also sometimes when they're so overwhelmed with other things, that is exactly why this person can't be in a connection because they don't feel that they can fully give 100%. So they are overwhelmed. There's no doubt about that. The key word here is overwhelmed, and they're trying to juggle many things at once. They're burdened, and yet they still want you. But whatever's going on underneath the surface, that has not been looked into. It may have been, it may have stopped. Things come and they go and they reoccur as well if you have a trigger. So see what you can do to help this person out. There's no harm in helping. Some of you may not want to, and that's totally up to you. Helping is always good karma. You can always get your karma points. All right, so this person is going to reach out. Just be careful when they do. You be the person who's leading the way, and they will follow you. All right. We have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, Pisces, we have here messages that are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. You have a lot of timelines here. Yeah. Get more information, indeed. Spiritually based romantic connection. I don't know. I don't know if it was this reading. It might not have been. I don't know. But I saw past life in one of my readings. Either it's this one or the one before. But in my mind's eye, and my ears, I heard that. But yeah, this is past life connection. The majority of the readings I ever do, they're all past life related. Wow, no. Okay, I gotcha. No, it's up to you. Ooh, okay. I'm going to put these side by side. Let's just do it this way. No, this goes last. This goes first. Nope. It's up to you. Okay, you have a choice here, Pisces. Interesting. You have a lot of, wow. You got 4 cards that are related to time. We have here within the next few months, there's going to be time where you're going to be gaining more information. Now, what type of information are we looking at? This could be regarding the situation that you're in with this person. Perhaps some type of an issue or a trauma that they're going through to get that information. Or to understand what their family is like. Where do they come from? Why do they act the way that they do? Whatever it is, there's something within this connection that is lacking in terms of information. That's the only reason why this card always shows up, I've seen. It's because there's a lack of information that you're unaware of. There's something that's happened or that can happen or that happened in the past that you are unaware of that actually affects this person and their behavior towards you and towards the relationship. So within the next few months, you are going to gain some of that information. It could be through this person's friend, maybe their family, maybe just seeing what type of environment that they live in, the society that they live in. You know, is it a rough environment? Is it a very spoiled environment? So there's a lot of things that you can learn and go behind the scenes and see what this person's really gone through. Then you'll understand how to communicate with them better. Here we also have within the next few weeks, we have perfect timing. Now, these still fall under the next few months. So we do have a timeline here. Within the next few months, you're going to be receiving more information. How? Intuitively. And intuitively, you're going to be gaining this through a spiritual awakening. If you haven't had it already, get ready. Be prepared. Spiritual awakening. for some of you might happen here, you're going to see that this is a romantic connection that is spiritually based. So you may be twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. Those are the three that I've seen that are the most strongest, intense kind of connections. There are other type of connections. And then we have here, no, it's up to you. It's up to you card shows me a choice that we have usually. So there's a choice. You can either be with this person, or you can just wait and focus on yourself, and somebody else will pop up into your life. The reason why this comes up, it's up to you, is because there is a choice coming your way. So it could be that within the next few months, you get more information regarding this specific person, but also within the next few months or weeks, the timing will be perfect. It will be divine timing when you will also be receiving another offer from somebody else. And when it says here, no, it's up to you, some of you think that you're just bound to this person. You think you have an obligation to this person. It's up to you, right? If you love this person, that's how you feel, yeah, you can be with them. But if you're not, and if you're just trying to be there for the sake of being there, for the sake of having a companion, think about it twice, right? Because here you are going to be receiving some type of an offer. And they're saying, no, it's up to you to make that choice, so make it. Right now, is anything going to happen? No, right now is not the right time. However, we did see that this person has the Nine of Swords, and then boom, all of a sudden there's the Eight of Wands. They're like jumping into contact mode. So do understand this person may reach out to you, but that's on the surface. Everything in this connection that's supposed to be long-term is supposed to run from, a little below the surface. So they're going to reach out, but also it's not truly the right time for things to move forward fast and furious. No, this is supposed to be you getting information within the next few months to enable yourself to know better. And once you have more information, you will be able to handle the situation or this person or whatever type of issues you guys have. You'll be able to handle and tackle all of that much easier. Do have a look regarding this specific person. On my website, I have the past life package. Some of you may want to have a look at what your past life was like with this person. Not all the time are they all past lives. Some of them, a tiny portion, like literally like 4%. It could be a future life that you haven't actually lived yet, but in the next 200 or many, many years in the future, you could be with this person in whatever form. And if you are unable to get a past life reading, if you can't place an order, feel free to send me an email and I will put you on the waiting list. Also regarding this card, I wanted to mention on my other channel, for those of you who are new, I have Asnointia audio that is on my YouTube channel. That's another YouTube channel I have. Have a look at past life and spiritual connections, that video. I also have some on other spiritual connections, and there's one that's called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. So hopefully those will give you a better understanding as to what this connection is all about. It's very intense. And that's all, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. On my channel, I wanted to mention I also have relationship-related advice, those type of videos, as well as what and who are negative energies. I just have one video on that. Hopefully soon, fingers crossed, I'll be able to upload something very soon on that channel. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.